Rob, I don't know if you've seen one of these before.
I have not. What is that?
This is the first time I've been on the range with one. I think it's
Yeah,
for a
first
long
time you've seen a timer, right?
A long time.
Yeah.
So I'm going to time you.
Okay.
Putting, how many shots do you normally shoot into a target?
2.
2. So I'm going to time you putting 2 shots in each one of these 3 targets.
Okay.
So just 2, 2, 2. Here we go.
So that's it?
That's it. That's it. All right. Stand by on the beep. Shooter ready. That's how it's done, right?
Yep.
You understand the course of fire?
Wait a minute. I got to get fully gamed. I have to measure the angles, get my natural, yeah.
Okay, you got it? You got your angles?
Yep.
Shooter ready? You've choreographed?
Wait a minute. Now I can shoot. Now I can fight.
Stand by. All right, 2.27.
Okay.
All right, we're going to need to remember that. And if Scott Watson will reset this. Now, this is the Jedburgh target system. Now, this obviously is not really how this is meant to be used. All right, but just we're going to.
What's wrong? This is fun.
This is fun. I'm going to have fun with it.
Why
now,
can't we have fun?
I want to see how much fun.
Why does it have to be serious?
I don't know.
Why can't we have fun?
I don't know. All right. Okay.
All right.
I'll go when you're ready.
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Stand by. Very nice. Told everybody you could shoot.
Well, I've been watching you.
263.
So I'm 0.4 slower than you. All right. Less than half a second slower than the great one. I'll take it. But now, here's what happens. Scott Watson, come on in here for a second. So Scott's not mic'd up, but I want everybody to see Scott because this guy's the mad scientist that helps me bridge the gap with the technology between what we usually do on the range and certainly what we usually do in the gaming environment, competition environment, what we really need to be doing in the, I think, defensive training environment, which is that collecting and processing information. So here's how we're going to change this. Same thing. This theoretically was a simulation of 3 threats that we had to take down. That's what we would be told in a competition setting, right? Okay. Now we're going to do it in a much more realistic way. So Scott's, if you can set these up properly, the way they're supposed to work with the Jedburgh target system, and what we're going to do is now you're going to be out here. I'm going to take this, and I'm going to hit the go button just like we did before. But now your course of fire, the only thing I'm going to tell you is, well, 3 targets are going to show up. When they show up, you engage it. And then after it's done, you're going to, we talked about not being out here in that flagging everybody position to pull the gun back in. Another target comes up, you're going to find it, shoot it till it goes down. Another target comes up, shoot it till it goes down. You're going to keep shooting until the targets go down this time because we don't really know
what's going to work.
If it's going to take 2 shots. You shoot it until it goes away.
Okay.
Understand the course of fire?
So buzzer goes off, run to my car.
Stay here. Your daughter's over there.
Now, am I trying to do this the way I would do it?
You do it however, as long as it's not unsafe, you do it however you're going to do it.
Do I have to stay here?
You have to stay within the camera angles.
Okay.
Here we go.
All right.
Shooter's ready. You understand the course of fire? Stand by. All right. And that was 9.86 seconds.
Okay.
And you can holster.
Am I done?
Yep. So that was 3 targets appearing as they appeared. To me, I'm not, now all of a sudden that 0.4 seconds just went away, right?
So the time is irrelevant.
Time becomes relevant because the time it takes to find the target and the time it takes to really drive it down and recognize that it's down, and that time really doesn't matter, right? Because now we've got almost 10 seconds for 3 bad guys because more time is spent figuring out what's going on and realizing the targets are down. So for example, Scott, how many shots were required for each target? Do we remember?
5 on the first, then 3, then 5.
5, then 3, then 5. But you shot a lot more than 3
I have no idea how many you shot.
The target may start going down, but we know, especially a fast guy, you may not be able to stop shooting fast enough. The target's already down. So you may have shot 4 or 5 shots and the target only required 3. You may have missed one. Probably not, but it's possible.
I have no idea.
So we don't, and that's what's great about these polymer targets is you don't know if you're hitting or missing. You just shoot till the target's down. So now I'll try it, and we're going to see how the variables affect time way more than our individual skill difference.
Right, absolutely.
Right?
Okay.
All right.
Got it.
So I'm just going to meander around. When you're ready, you can hit that, and Scott will reset the game.
All right, here we go. Stand by.
All right. So what do we end up with? 9.25.
You beat me.
But did I beat you? We don't know. Like,
Well, you beat me on the time.
Total time. But it's kind of
because
irrelevant.
You were attacking. I was running away because I was scared.
Right. As you were backing up, shooting slower, I was close, and I happened to get my last target was like what, 8 feet away. But that's the randomness of reality. So, Scott, what were the target hit counts on this round?
5 on the first, then 4, then 2.
5, then 4, then 2. So I actually only needed 11 shots. You needed 13. But I'll tell you what, I bet I shot this one more than I needed to.
Oh, I think you shot the first one more than you needed to.
Because they
also.
were on the way down, but you don't recognize that so fast. So this is the way, forcing the processing of information and actually having to account for the realities. This is why I say, toss the timer.